Hello, good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Shamul Paul on behalf of MindLab and on behalf of Genesis Technology. I would like to speak something about World Environment Day or Earth Day today. Today is 5th June. I am a citizen of India and every year I give a small talk on Environment Day. This year is especially important for me, for which I need to talk about, and this talk is restricted to my fellow citizen, and this talk to be dedicated to Prime Minister of India, who is also will be talking on this Environment Day. I really do not know what he is going to speak. I am speaking in my individual capacity, and I have some message to give it to Prime Minister of India's office. Probably they can look into those matters. First of all, let me thank everybody, and it's a small opportunity for me to share my experience. Friends, last more than 1 year, it is close to 15, 16 months, we've been going through various challenges because of this COVID 19 virus, and India is also suffering. I have a small submission to Prime Minister of India to take COVID 19, this pandemic, very seriously. First of all, in two ways it has to be analyzed to counter this COVID 19 pandemic and whatever deaths are occurring due to COVID 19, and other parties finding out the origin of COVID 19 virus, whether this is artificial or natural. And there are a lot of debates are going on, so that India is a big country. We have 100 and 145 crores population. One need to really see our scientific or intellectual community should get into the deeper of this problem, how this pandemic is arising and it is causing problem, whether this is a natural origin or artificial origin. And in my opinion, this is artificially done by certain countries, certain labs. I really do not know what is the vested interest. So there is a possibility of different kind of virus. Probably, if this is not investigated properly, probably there is a greater danger for another kind of organism artificially created to destroy this humanity. So I have tried to analyze 100 years history, and I have tried to conclude many other things. If somebody is interested, probably one can visit my MindLab, MindLab, searching Dr. S. Paul MindLab. You will get lots of video. I have published close to 10, 12 videos talking about how artificially virus can be created, and it is very much possible. I have detailed analysis. I am not getting here the details. If anybody wants, probably they can visit that. The second point, what I want to talk about, the management of COVID 19 pandemic in India. So we should make sure the proper vaccination, the availability of vaccine, or importing of vaccine from different countries. Government of India should take initiative. They should also bring the state into a confidence level, proper protocol or nature of work to be decided, how state and central can play a role together, and what are the responsibility to be given to state and center. I have given also that option how that can be done in my Vision India document. Because in my mind lab, I have given presentation close to 6 hours covering how this India can be changed drastically, keeping the political system, and also how the sustainable model can be also developed in order to boost the agriculture, the entrepreneurship. The other thing is your electoral reforms in many other various aspects I have covered in my vision document I have given, and that is published also in my website. These are a very long discussion, long presentation. Probably one need to, if somebody is interested, probably get into those things. Only thing what I want to convey, I want to have a kind of a sustainable model where people of India can have job, they can become sustainable through entrepreneurship, so that so much job crisis is there. We are able to come out from those job crises by using the human resource what we have. How the entrepreneurship program can be taken and taken into multidimensional. Only government should give a proper place to nurture those new entrepreneur with giving proper incubation center or facilities, whatever, some financial assistance if that is required. Those are the things I have talked about. There is a possibility by using technology, because I have been also promoting so many technologies developed by us and contributed in many ways. Close to 70 research institutes across India. We have been working on crop productivity, keeping high temperature, high CO2 level, high ozone in mind, how the poverty elevation studies also can be done using this simulation model, what we have installed it. Beyond that, there are many technologies, agricultural field, dairy, food processing, how the, because in India it is very important to know that the 60-70% people are dependent on agriculture. How, if you are able to boost the agriculture, make it is a sustainable kind of thing, our most of the economic problem can be resolved, rest can be taken care. I have mentioned in my vision document. The fourth point, what I want to mention over here, the government of India, it's my personal opinion, the vaccination, the charges, whatever things, they can charge it 500 or 1000 rupees, any Indian can pay that. This is not a big money. If any reimbursement can be done, it can be done in a multiple level. The people who are working for the government sector, they get the reimbursement, they can submit their bill, they get it. The private company, the industry sector, whoever is working, close to 15-20% people, they can get easily reimbursement. The agricultural field, whoever is working already, they have the agricultural land, only they have to manage 500 or 1000 rupees. Even the poorest of the poor who are not able to afford it, government of India can disburse those the cost of the vaccination through different scheme that is government is operating. So that is very much possible. In the global environmental day, as I have told you, it is very important to note that government should work with state government. This is my request to Prime Minister of India, to make sure that oxygen supply is there, whatever money that is allotted through Prime Minister office, to have 60-70 oxygen plan that to be installed, keeping everybody in mind, so that proper guideline or deadline to be given to install those things in the premises wherever it's possible. So those things are a very important thing. I talked about the sustainable model, how my vision document can help to change the dynamics of the Indian system by creating job. What government was thinking to offer job, my proposal is totally different way. I want to make use of this human resource and use them to become an entrepreneur. They should be giving job to another 10, 50, 20 people, so that a self-sustainable model can be created. I talked about a ideal village situation where a small land can create or get an opportunity to give lot of things a sustainable thing, and which is capable to give the revenue for the survival of the 3 4 members of family. That concept I have given. I talked about issues related to Land Reformation Act that also to be implemented across India. Last 70 years, we are not able to implement those things. That is also mentioned in my vision document. I don't like to stretch my talk further in this World Environmental Day. We should make sure that each organism in this earth are safe, because what is happening because of the industrialization for many years, because of the global warming, how new virus is coming into the environment or new diseases coming into the environment is affecting the human being in the other animal world. That has to be taken into consideration, because this earth, because if its temperature is increasing or CO2 level is increasing or ozone level is increasing, there is a possibility that your evolution process, in this process your biological system also is changing. It's a continuous process. If you are aware about the Darwin's theory of evolution, so this subject of the bioequilibrium or subject of the evolution will be little clear. So my say is World Environmental Day, it is very important to have not to do much more pollution, try to use how the best use of public vehicle. Those are the things so that pollution load can be reduced. My fifth submission to Prime Minister of India that I have been doing in my, I have a small lab. I am working on animal behavior and animal emotions. I am using 7 8 Nobel laureates work starting from the economics, environmental science, and global warming, how those theories can be applied and make a sustainable model for the better economy. I am not in favor of freebies at all. I am talking about we should be given a fair chance to the poor people to uplift their economy, to giving a boost so that they are self-sustainable tomorrow. Those are the ideas also I have mentioned in my mind lab. I'm using the emotion and this freebies concept research through my animal behavioral studies, and I'm trying to propose the same model can be used with the option theory and the economic theory. 2 or 3 Nobel laureates work and 3 Nobel laureates work from the climate change. Another thing is the how pollution can be lowered. My request to Prime Minister of India, in India, close to 4 million cats they are living. So cats are also getting endangered. The number is reducing because of the rapid industrialization, urbanization. So whether there is a possibility each home a cat can be given shelter. By doing that, we can reduce 30 40% of the total waste load, and finally it can also reduce the your total waste what we are giving it to the dumping station, and also we can reduce pollution by 30 40%. So I am trying to put the all those great Nobel laureates work putting into with animal behavior model. I am proposing it. Those are the ideas on basic level. Whether those things can be applied, I request Prime Minister of India should think over it. You are a global leader too also, and this year Pakistan will be celebrating the World Environmental Day. So any Asian countries is celebrating our neighboring countries. We should have better dialogue with all Asian countries to make this world is a safe world, because I have lost my parents just in the month of 8th May and 15th May because of COVID. We lost both my father and mother, but they are very healthy. So it gives me little feeling that I have not got my dead body from the government as per COVID norms. They have not handed over the dead body. I request, those are very emotional thing I have been telling and appealing to Prime Minister of India. I have also made separate video in this regards why it is very important to hand over those bodies to the family members. If there is a requirement for keeping some freezing system on chargeable basis, the body can be handed over after 3 or 4 days with proper certification, so that the rest rituals can be done by the family members, not the government. So those are the few things I am requesting. I am not stretching out my presentation more. If anybody is wish to have access to my YouTube channel that I have told you, it is a MindLab, MindLab, Dr. S. Paul. You can have full access of various topic I have covered. And in this World Environmental Day, 5th June today, I am forwarding this small message to Prime Minister of India to take care, because in COVID time everybody is going through last 15 months, lot of trauma, lot of personal loss. So those locks are not going to come back again. So we need to really see how the better world, better things are being restored. So everybody is living happily and things are getting normalized. So this is a small message to Prime Minister of India. I'll be rather happy that if any of my word, probably if you feel it is a meaningful or something like that, it is my personal capacity I've been talking. So I really do not have anything to say beyond that. I thank you, my fellow friends, fellow Indians, whoever is listening. If anything, if you feel that I have tried to convey something in that direction, I'll be rather thankful. Once again, thanks everybody. Good night, everybody. Please celebrate 5th June World Environment Day. Make it is a good and free, pollution free environment, germ free environment, COVID free environment. So whoever is doing all those things, government of India should make a note whether COVID-19 is artificial or natural virus. As I have told you, it's artificial virus. I have given my video long back, 14 months back. Nowadays, all scientists are also trying to prove that that artificial angle it is been developed, because whatever biology understanding I have, whatever molecular biology understanding I have, whatever virology understanding I have studied 100 years history of science, where I have tried to give a kind of a conclusive thing that what are the reasons. So please visit. I am not talking much on those. The small message to Prime Minister of India. It is almost 18 minutes 21 second I have talked. I think this is, I have controlled myself to limit my speech. So thank you very much. Good night to everybody. Please celebrate World Environment Day. Good night. Bye bye.